Hello! Today we will see how EOS shortcuts and Notion API can help us create a weekly task tracker. First, let's see what we need in Notion in order to do that. We will need only two tables. The first one, habits, holds everything that we want to track, and the second one, habit tracker, tracks each habit every day. Let's deep dive into each tables. The first one has two main properties, name and theme. Name will hold every habit that we want to track, and theme is here to group our task. Of course, you can add as many properties as you want. The second table is habit tracker and contains the following properties. Habits, a relation with the first table. Actual week, simple formula to establish if the said task is linked to the current week. Date, the day when the shortcut has been launched. Boolean, to set the goal and indicate if a specific task has been completed. So basically, thanks to EOS shortcuts, we will set up a weekly task to automatically create new items in the habit tracker table. Once the shortcut is over, we will set up manually the weekly goal for each task and indicate if a task is completed. Now that we've seen the Notion tables, let's see the Notion API. An API is a set of functions that allow us to create an application that access features or data of a specific application. In our case, we will access to Notion functions with EOS shortcuts. And to do that, we will use two functions of Notion's API, query a database and create a page. The first function, query a database, is used to get every items contained into habits. The second function is create a page in order to add new items into habit trackers. In short, the first function, query a database, will allow us to get every items from habits so that we can pass them into habit tracker with the create a page function. So, EOS shortcut will use Notion API to access and update habits and habit trackers each week. First step, query each item contained into habits and store the result into a variable named result. After that, select all values from result and store them into another variable named data row, because each value will be added into habit trackers. Second step, we will create new item into habit trackers thanks to a loop for in order to fill in three properties. Task, the habit name. Habit, a relation with the habit database. Date, the date when the EOS shortcut is launched. Finally, each element stored into data row will be used by the create a page Notion API function to create new elements into habit trackers. Once the shortcut is finished, you'll just have to fill in the number of times you want to perform this task and specify each time a task is completed. Now, to launch our program, you just have to click on this button. And as you can see, it will create a new item into the habit trackers database. Et voilà! I use these shortcuts once a week in order to plan my week ahead. This first video is a quick overview of how can you use EOS shortcuts and Notion API, and if you need more explanation, I'll be glad to create other videos on the subject. I hope my video helped you to understand how Notion API and EOS shortcuts are wonderful tools to plan your life. Feel free to send me any feedback through the comment section or on my personal website www.kwiga.dev. Thank you!